I am currently outside of Breckenridge, Colorado. It is just after 4 p.m., a little bit later of a start than I thought I was going to get, but Tara and I are out here for just one night, actually, to take in the last of the fall colors and explore a new back road before snow really starts to fall. As you guys will see in a minute, there is already snow around us on top of all of the peaks above around 12,000 feet. I think right now we are at 11,000 feet. So just really on the cusp there, getting as high as we can into the Alpine before this road and all of the others, for the most part, in Colorado become too much for the Subaru to handle. We're car camping. It's gonna get down to 25 tonight, I think, if not lower, because I think that was actually the forecast for Breckenridge. So Tara and I are gonna get outside and make the most of what's left of the daylight before the actual frigid cold sets in and before night falls. So let's get out there.
Do you want to go explore? Yeah. Hey! Good girl. What are you doing? Let's go.
Well, one fail in the bag already. I just realized after setting up the tent, which I'm still loving, by the way, I feel like I haven't talked about it a lot lately. Game changer for car camping versus sleeping in the car. But not so much when you forget all of your pillows. Big bummer, but at least the views are nice. Can you guys see? Holy smokes. Okay, so part of me wants to be really lazy and just use my Jetboil for dessert, but I have this whole stovetop that I have yet to actually use out on a trip that is made exactly for nights and things like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the kettle on for some hot chocolate and a little secondary surprise for the second burner, since I have it, for actual dessert. All right, I am going to full send dessert because hopefully that's not coming over here, but if it is, I want to be safely tucked upside when it does. This thing is working so much better than my little stove single burner that I used to have. Okay, we're gonna call that good. You're gonna call this a success? Well, it was unexpected, but I guess we're in for our first snow of the year. Well, the sun is officially set. You can see snow coming down maybe in the distance in those mountains. And our night is far from over. Not because I have a headlamp, not because I'm going to sit in the dark by myself, but all thanks to the all-new, upgraded 276 watt-hour power station by Renogy and Dr. Prepare. Let me show you how it works and just how portable it actually is for situations just like my car camper, where I have to climb up basically a flight of stairs and definitely don't want to be lugging a major power station with me or going to bed earlier than I have to. So we have one sunroof up there, but it is basically pitch dark in here. I can't even see the sidewall of my camper. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the flashlight on so we can see. All right, I'm gonna change the temperature and also dim it just a little bit because no one wants to see me in that other lighting. But this 276 watt-hour power station from Renogy and Dr. Prepare has been an absolute game changer on my recent trips because yes, I have brought it out with me now before just to make sure that it worked well, and it exceeded my expectations, which is why I'm here recommending it to you all today. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a cigarette lighter adapter, 6 outlets for any of your devices. I've used it before for a fan overnight. I've plugged in my fridge for 6 or 7 hours without killing the battery, charged my laptop, plugged in my lights, my phone, my camera, etc. overnight. A few tech specs for those of you looking to power something that might be not as traditional or a little bit larger. The Renogy 270 watt-hour power station also comes with a 24 volt option, a cigarette lighter as I mentioned before, and a flashlight. So whether you're using it for backup power on a camping trip, you're looking to have something as an emergency device in your car camper or at home, or you need to run devices like CPAPs off-grid on your next camping trip, you can head down to the link in the description down below and use the code SHEROAMS for 10% off your next purchase. And thank you to Dr. Prepare for sponsoring today's video. It's been snowing off and on now for a few hours, and I'm curious if I'm gonna wake up to snow actually stuck on the ground or if it's gonna melt out overnight. I'm not sure. We'll see. Either way, I'm about to settle in for a movie night because it's just so cozy in here and there's still a few hours until I'm probably gonna go to sleep. So I'm gonna dive into this and I will see you guys in the morning. Well, my lack of real pillow did me no favors last night, but as poor as my sleep was regarding a pillow and how cold it was, I think it got down into the mid or low 20s last night. I think we actually slept okay. It's just after 7:30 right now. We have hot water for oatmeal on the stove. Tara is out here playing with a stick. The sun is far from up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wait this morning to thaw out the tent, which is now covered in snow. It snowed a little bit last night, but not a ton. So I think it's mostly frost that I could hopefully shake off when we head back home so I can air it out and dry it out later. But first, as they say, coffee. Today holiday, mini marshmallow hot chocolate with a packet of coffee and some pumpkin pecan oats from Trader Joe's. Well, this is now the second trip that I have gotten to use my pull-out stove for, and like my kitchen, quote unquote. And it's definitely not optimized yet. I have a lot of stuff in here that I probably don't need, that I will be taking out. But overall, I would say that this drawer system is working just as, if not better, than I thought it would. Right now, this is a little bit taller than I would ideally like, but I don't think I showed you guys. I actually drove up onto some rocks in the back yesterday, so the back is typically about 5 inches lower, which would make this a perfect height for me. It's working great. Tara keeps seeing birds and trying to chase them and take me out. It's working great. It's super comfy, and I think this coming winter especially, hey, when I'm trying to just be efficient and it's cold outside like it is right now, but even colder obviously in the dead of winter, this is going to be a game changer. This is usually the first thing that I do, or used to do, but frozen solid. It did get cold last night. I think it's gonna be hard to see if she'll focus on me. My fingers. So cold. All right, while the car warms up, one last quick note. This is by far from our last camping trip of the winter/snow season. And in fact, it's just the beginning. And so I'd love to hear in the comments down below what you guys want to see from Tara and I this coming winter. Whether it's deep snow camping, adventures like hiking and backpacking in the snow, just more simple car camping, or a combination of all of the above. Let me know down below, and I will do my best this winter to capture as much of the glorious season of winter in Colorado as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you to Dr. Prepare and Renogy for sponsoring today's video. I am still at 90%, which is just unheard of for a power station, after charging my phone and running lights all night long. So thank you. This is going to be huge this coming winter. Maybe I even try it out with a heating blanket or something next time. And thank you all for being here, watching, and supporting as always. I hope that you guys get outside this week. No matter what the weather looks like, there's no bad weather, just bad gear within reason. So get out there and enjoy it. And until then, we'll see you all